Good morning, everybody. I'd like to talk about a couple of things today, but the first thing is water. Now, I see you've all been enjoying the water that's been provided for you here at the conference over the past couple of days, and I'm sure you'll feel that it's from a safe source. But what if it wasn't? What if it was from a source like this? Then statistics would actually say that half of you would now be suffering with diarrhea. I've talked a lot in the past about statistics and the provision of safe drinking water for all, but they just don't seem to get through. And I think I've worked out why. It's because using current thinking, the scale of the problem just seems too huge to contemplate solving. So we just switch off, us, governments, and aid agencies. Well, today, I'd like to show you that through thinking differently, the problem has been solved. And by the way, since I've been speaking, another 13,000 people around the world are suffering now with diarrhea, and 4 children have just died. I invented Lifesaver Bottle because I got angry. I, like most of you, was sitting down the day after Christmas in 2004 when I was watching the devastating news of the Asian tsunami as it rolled in, playing out on TV. The days and weeks that followed, people fleeing to the hills, being forced to drink contaminated water or face death. That really stuck with me. Then, a few months later, Hurricane Katrina slammed into the side of America. Okay, I thought, here's a first world country, let's see what they can do. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, nothing. Do you know it took 5 days to get water to the Superdome? People were shooting each other on the streets for TV sets and water. That's when I decided I had to do something. Now, I spent a lot of time in my garage over the next weeks and months, and also in my kitchen, much to the dismay of my wife. However, after a few failed prototypes, I finally came up with this, the Lifesaver Bottle. Okay, now for the science bit. Before Lifesaver, the best hand filters were only capable of filtering down to about 200 nanometers. The smallest bacteria is about 200 nanometers. So a 200 nanometer bacteria is going to get through a 200 nanometer hole. The smallest virus, on the other hand, is about 25 nanometers. So that's definitely going to get through those 200 nanometer holes. Lifesaver pores are 15 nanometers. So nothing's getting through. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of a demonstration. Would you like to see that? I spent all the time setting this up, so I guess I should. We're in the fine city of Oxford. So, someone's done that up. Fine city of Oxford. So what I've done is I've gone and got some water from the River Cherwell and the River Thames that flow through here, and this is the water. But I got to thinking, you know, if we were in the middle of a flood zone in Bangladesh, the water wouldn't look like this. So I've gone and got some stuff to add into it, and this is from my pond. Have a smell of that, Mr. Cameraman. Okay. Right, we're just going to pour that in there. Okay, we've got some runoff from a sewage plant farm, so I'm just going to put that in there. Put that in there, there we go. And some other bits and pieces. Chuck that in there. And I've got a little gift here from a friend of mine's rabbit. So we're just going to put that in there as well. Okay. Now, the Lifesaver Bottle works really simply. You just scoop the water up. Today I'm going to use a jug just to show you all. Let's get a bit of that poo in there. That's not dirty enough. Let's just stir that up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to take this really filthy water and put it in here. Do you want a drink yet? Okay, there we go. Replace the top. Give it a few pumps, okay? That's all that's necessary. Now, as soon as I pop the teat, sterile drinking water is going to come out. I've got to be quick. Okay, ready? There we go. Mind the electrics. That is safe, sterile drinking water. Cheers. There you go, Chris. What's it taste of? Delicious. Okay. Let's see Chris's program throughout the rest of the show, okay? Okay. Lifesaver Bottle is used by thousands of people around the world. It'll last for 6,000 litres, and when it's expired using fail-safe technology, the system will shut off, protecting the user. Pop the cartridge out, pop a new one in, it's good for another 6,000 litres. So let's look at the applications. Traditionally in a crisis, what do? We ship water. Then, after a few weeks, we set up camps. And people are forced to come into the camps to get their safe drinking water. What happens when 20,000 people congregate in a camp? Diseases spread. More resources are required. The problem just becomes self-perpetuating. But by thinking differently and shipping these, people can stay put. They can make their own sterile drinking water and start to get on with rebuilding their homes and their lives.
Pas de courant, même là, quand on pas vivre non rien. Seulement, c'est dans la rivière, nous boire de l'eau, c'est là-dedans. Nous prenons de l'eau, nous faisons activité. Les nous venons pour nous nouvelles, nous venons malades. Que nous avons créé un jour vendredi. Un jour vendredi, ça te vient mal, puis le collège te vient pas faire bien. Tu es obligé de coucher, pour te lever dans le matin, puis faire petit manger à petit manger. Tu as un petit là tout petit. En dedans, tu es brûlé, moi je ne suis pas brûlé. Pendant le film brûlé là, je ne suis pas brûlé. Après, non, bon, les consagrants qui m'ont donné de l'eau. Quand ils m'ont donné de l'eau, je n'ai pas de l'eau pour me battre. Déjà, crier. Jésus, on ça pour faire nos Seigneur. Qui monde qui connaît pas jouer de l'eau bon Dieu crier. Après ça encore une soirée toujours soirée même vendredi soir encore puis n'a crier toujours ça va me faire mal et puis vinn mon a pédé mon encore chez m'a crier un jour vendredi ça te vinn faire mal pile pas de qu'on faire nos malades non comme si les gens qui va qu'on faire bien pas de bien cœur content. Comment pas de gain cœur content parce que on pas jeune de l'eau pour boire sous bouillon moi-même commencer depuis sous tête moi t'ai pour un petit de l'eau que moi t'ai gagné dans caille là qui va te sortir dans la qui va te là on t'ai quitté prendre avant ça pas de chambre servir avec non galon moi viens mettre le bruit pour microbe là là pour me d'abord petit casse mon je pas cabrer me serrer là me dit petit mon yo ouais.
Places we're going are just caked in mud. There's so much rain and floods have been going on. Operation Blessing here in Haiti, we're doing our best to combat this cholera epidemic here. Just outside of Loudon, this village in the background, you've got the villagers coming this direction. 60 families going to receive jerry cans today. It's an opportunity for them that's potentially going to change their lives.
Ça t'est vraiment mon triste. C'était vraiment 4 jours. Pendant moi, elle te prend de l'eau si pas, te mets tel dans le galon, elle filtre libre. Nous sentons un espoir. qu'un espoir. Ça signifie la vie, signifie. Parce que moi, pour nous, même si c'est 100 gallons, notre pâte là encore, signifie la vie pour nous. Parce que c'est plus gros cadeau, un gros cadeau que bon Dieu te voulait faire. C'est un gros travail que bon Dieu te voulait faire dans la zone. Là, moi, c'est tellement... Bon, là, je viens boire de l'eau, là, je viens jouer un gallon ça. Là, je viens jouer un gallon ça pour tout le monde. Maman, j'ai un gallon, moi, pas pour mourir encore. Maman, j'ai un gallon, pas pour mourir encore. Merci, merci, Opération Blessing. Parce que te sauver la vie, et bon Dieu a toujours bonne opportunité pour toujours bailler à travers le pays. Tout côté passé, tout, puis toujours. Et bon Dieu a toujours bon tout pour bénir nous, pour bénir, bon Dieu a béni tout. Bon Dieu a protégé tout le monde.